come in here. Talk about just what it means to you guys after probably a disappointing weekend last week, and to come back and play strong and beat this team.
That's what a team is about. That's what building a program is about, is when you have a couple pitfalls, you have a couple slips, a couple bad matches, quite honestly. We weren't playing great volleyball for about a week and a half, but to be able to reset and come back and understand what are the things that are important. And for us, it's just making sure that we're able to adjust. Every team in this league, particularly the teams at the very top, Washington included, fantastic volleyball. Okay? There's not a team that's going to lay down and just let us roll over them, regardless. If you're up 2-0 on a team, this is the league, particularly this year. And quite honestly, everyone's saying the Pac-12 is as strong as it's ever been. And this is why players like Taylor and Neira, they're here for this, because it makes people really push to be better. And tonight, I'm very proud of this group, players, coaches alike, to come back and put forth the performance and just really grind out and gut out a win. Because in the past, we would have gone up 2-0, slipped a little, perhaps been disappointed, and let it go. But I knew that we were going to take this looking in the faces of my players at the beginning of the fifth set. And that's a good thing as a coach, to see that. There's confidence, there's certainty, and that's really how you pursue excellence every day.
So the girls, how does it feel to be the team that handed Washington their first loss? Because there was a lot of talk amongst the volleyball community. People were looking forward to Washington and Stanford playing in a couple of weeks because they were both unbeaten, and now obviously Washington has a loss.
It's a great feeling. This morning, when I woke up, I had a good feeling about going into tonight, and my team was there the whole time. Everybody was there to back each other up, and came out with a win.
I think not only because it was Washington, but more because we came from a week and a half of not playing so well, and we were disappointed, and obviously we knew we had to push harder, and I think all of us wanted it collectively for the team and for the program.
Look at last year, you guys beat this team at #1. Do you guys just rise to the occasion for some reason when a powerhouse team comes in your building these days?
Yeah, we take advantage of it. We got the altitude on our side, and that's part of it. But the team play and everybody coming together as a team is what won it for us tonight and what won it for us last year. So all credit to the team.
Coach, can you kind of talk about the play of these two young ladies sitting next to you?
I'm pretty hard on them. You don't see it all the time. A lot of times people ask, do you ever yell at your players? I do. Come into some of those huddles when we were down. But these two I can always be very direct with, very honest about what we need to do and what they need to do particularly, and they respond. Time and again, they will answer the call, and that's why they're on the floor, that's why they're older players, that's why they're leaders on the team. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Nicole Edelman and Gabby Simpson, and what we're doing with them and how difficult it is. I ask a lot of them, and I ask a lot of different things every single day, and credit to Addie tonight, she ran a really good show. We were in and out of the 6-2, a 5-1, and I can only imagine what it's like to be on the other side of that. And that's part of the strength that we've been looking for this entire season. But it's not easy to get because we're asking players to step out of their comfort zone and to live there and exist there and to perform. And I think that, I got to point out Rachel Hargis made her first true start against the #2 team in the country and did a good job for us. She did what we needed her to do. And it's those types of performances and unselfish play that are the secret to this success, to this team's success this year. And we need more of it, and we're going to keep focused on that. And I'm really excited to see what else this group can do.
Liz mentioned you guys going to that fifth set and knowing you needed to rally. You stepped up quite a bit in that fifth set, right at the net. Just talk about what kind of got into you in that fifth set.
We have all our coaches working so hard with our scouting, and it was the fifth set. We had to win. There was no other option. And just executing and doing my blocking assignments and hitting well. And if I wasn't hitting well, I think for my team and for my coaches, I had to block. And I had to execute. So I think that was, yeah.
How much fun was that just the two? Did you have a nice connection going?
I think, Anna's a really intelligent blocker, and she knows how to read the setter, and if we give her a call, she'll do it, and she'll close up to me. And I think that's why we got all the blocks we did, because she was right next to me the whole time. I couldn't have done it alone.
Is this something that can get you guys back on track, hopefully, and hopefully go on a run?
Yeah, the talk in our locker room is always about what we expect and meeting our own expectations. And For us, we needed to get our confidence back. And if this doesn't do it for us, I don't know what will. It's a fantastic match, really exciting, some really good volleyball being played out there. And then to come out on the winning side, and particularly in the way that we played in the fifth set. That really makes me happy to see that we were tested, we were pushed, and we responded really well and came away with a big win. And these kids deserve it. They worked their tails off for it, and my staff did a good job getting everybody back on track and focused on the right things. Now, we'll enjoy it. We know we've been in this long enough to know to enjoy a big win like this. But what we do tomorrow is we get ready for the next big Pac-12 team coming in here. We get another one coming in on Sunday. They don't have the same number by their name, but there's no question in my mind that's another tough team, and we need to make sure that we're prepared to handle our business and protect our home floor. Anything else? All right. Thank you, guys.